You're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talk That Talk. There's every Fridays at 12 p.m. live here on GBKM FM, you guys. So make sure you guys do check out our website, www.gbkm.fm/TV, you guys, so that you guys can watch my show live every Fridays at 12 p.m. Also, you guys, if you guys do happen to miss the episode live, you guys can also be sure to still go to our website and click past show, where you can watch all of our past shows as well, you guys, just in case you miss it and you still want to check it out. So I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday so far, you guys. Before I do get started and introduce you guys to my guest, I'm going to allow you guys, just to grab a snack and get comfortable. So we will take a quick little break, you guys, before we get started. So we're going to take the break now, and we'll be right back, guys, so stay tuned.
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone, just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorize to keep you from evil theology. For you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up, how will you build economy?
What's good, everybody? If you were just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talk That Talk. There's every Fridays live at 12 p.m. here in GBKM FM, you guys. If you guys do want to watch the show live every Fridays, you guys, be sure to check out our website, www.gbkm.fm/TV. If you guys happen to miss an episode live, you guys can also click past show on the website, and you guys will be able to see all of our past shows, you guys. Also, if you would like to as well, you can also watch us live from our Facebook page, which is Great Benin Kingdom, or you can even tune in from YouTube as well, you guys, at GBKM TV. Also, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram as well, you guys, which is GBKMFM. And you guys can also follow my personal page and my media page as well, which is Ellen Rocks or Talk That Talk Media, guys. Just so that you guys can keep up with updates on my show and for sneak peeks and stuff as well, you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to my guest. She is a model and a owner of her own business, which is a skincare line, you guys. I'm here with Desiree.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So yeah, just to get right into it, so you do have your own skincare line called Soleil Skin.
Soleil Skin,
What got you into making skincare products?
Well, I've always found myself really interested in like natural products for be it my hair or my skin, and then I started to learn more and more about these natural products and how it could target specific problems. And I just really wanted to find a way to bring awareness to natural earth-grown products, and because it really helped my skin for the better.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So when did you get started with your brand?
I officially got started in like late February when I started the process of, I heard this course was being offered, like a business course.
Oh, wow.
And so it really gave me the tools to like narrow down what I wanted to start my business, because I had so many ideas that I wanted to do. But I felt like skincare I was most passionate about, and I just wanted to learn more about it.
That's awesome. Where did you take your course?
It's this community program called Access.
Okay.
So I took a program called the Women Business Accelerator.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was really cool. It really just gave me the tools to like build a business plan and start my business from scratch, and they were so supportive.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How long was the course?
The course was, I think, about 8 weeks.
Okay. Wow.
And I actually got to do it remotely, like online, because of COVID.
Yeah.
So that was kind of helpful to be able to balance my work and that at the same time. Yeah.
That's awesome. So considering that you kind of got started, like, just after like COVID came out, how was it kind of starting up a business during like a pandemic?
It was very hard.
Yeah.
I had to wait for so much stuff. It made me feel like I was scrambling a bit, but I'm learning to kind of order accordingly, because I still do have to wait that timely manner for my products.
Yeah.
But and it was like
what are your products kind of made out of? Like, what's like used for your products?
Sure. So right now, this is like basically my skincare routine.
Yeah.
I have everything.
Ooh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, and
then
then
what else do we have here, love?
so then we have the Bumble Balm, which is a moisturizing balm, and it feels so luxurious. It's got
Yeah.
beeswax, olive oil, rosehip oil, and walnut oil, which I hadn't seen used a lot, and I wanted to start, using that because it's got so many benefits.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Bumble Balm is probably what I'm most proud of
Right on,
because
yeah.
it just feels so luxurious. But yeah,
That's awesome. No, I will definitely try your products for sure too, because I honestly love natural products, and it's
Yeah.
nice to see people who are starting businesses kind of going the more natural route.
Yeah.
So it's really awesome. How long did it kind of take you to kind of come up with your mixture for your products?
I had been using kind of the combination of ingredients for like a little under a year,
Okay.
and then I thought I was finding so many benefits with these ingredients. I was
Yeah.
like, why aren't people using this more?
Right?
So I was like, might as well create my own product and
No, yeah.
bring that awareness. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the name for your product?
So for the name, I was stuck for a while
Yeah.
because I was like, what? There's so many skincare brands and so many
Right.
different names that you could make them.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking I wanted to go the natural route. I knew what I
Yeah.
wanted my brand to be,
Yeah.
but I didn't know what I wanted to name it. So
Yeah.
I started thinking about the sun and how essential it is for our ecosystem,
Yes.
and then therefore for our natural products that we use.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, sunscreen isn't really doing it for me.
Right.
And then I thought Soleil sounds so nice and pretty,
Yeah,
and it's
no, it
French,
does.
and my name's French, so I thought I could do it.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like that the French and English of Soleil skin kind of
Yeah.
represents the Canadian,
And
we
French,
do,
Yeah,
English
that's
and French,
awesome.
yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
So, starting up your business, what would you say was the hardest part for you?
Probably the pandemic of it all.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
just a
gosh.
lot of things were sold out, and so many people were
Yeah.
starting businesses at that time.
Yeah.
So at the same time, you see a lot of competition grow at the same time.
For sure.
And there's a scarcity of products, but
Yeah.
that's probably the most challenging part. And knowing that it's all up to you to kind of get that business from nothing to
Right,
yeah.
to something.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Yeah. So, considering that there is a lot of skincare products out there, how do you kind of, make your products stand out or want your products to stand out?
I like to send a really uplifting message. I only have these 2 products out right now, but I really want to make skincare for everyone
Yeah.
and make it a point to educate people about these natural products and
Yeah.
just really get something for everyone.
For sure.
Mhm.
So you said that these are the only 2 products you have right now. What other products do you kind of maybe want to start looking into to make?
I have some body care products coming out in November,
Ooh,
actually,
okay.
for Black Friday. So there's going to be a little sale involved too. So I'm really
that's
excited.
awesome.
Really
Yeah.
excited to do that, but I know I have to wait.
Right?
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting up your business, obviously it was during COVID. Do you feel like if, COVID wasn't here or anything like that, would it kind of make things more easier for you to get things done? Because I know, obviously right now too, it's a lot of hard times for people. Do you feel like your business would maybe be somewhere else if COVID hadn't started yet?
Possibly, yeah, because it might not have pushed me to try do everything as fast as I did.
Yeah.
And there's different opportunities going to flea markets and doing pop-up shops that
Right.
obviously aren't a thing right now.
Yeah.
So that did affect me, and
Yeah.
but I guess it motivated me to put that online to
For
also,
sure.
and COVID also motivated me to, I need a second stream of income because you never know what's going to happen. Yeah.
For sure.
Because my modeling has stopped, and
Yeah.
but I'm an essential worker as my other job, so
Yeah.
that didn't stop. But I wanted to create another stream because my modeling wasn't going anywhere at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I hear that for sure.
Mhm.
What would you say the process was when making your products? How was the process for you?
The process was pretty easy.
Mhm.
I felt overwhelmed a lot at first because I was
Yeah.
I don't want to mess anything
Things
up.
up?
and I was dealing with so much raw materials, but you know, I'm really learning the balance, and I'm like figuring out how much time it actually takes me to make everything.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you make the products yourself essentially?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long would you say it takes you to like make like one of these or?
One of these, well, I usually do these in batches, so
Okay.
to make like 5 or 10, it would make me take me 3 hours, about
Okay.
3 hours, with cleaning time, like another 30 minutes.
And how about for your bar soaps? How long would you say that takes you?
The
longer?
soaps are a little bit,
Yeah?
I'm still learning about soap. Like I had an
Okay.
explosion the other day
Really?
because I didn't stir it for 1 second, and all of a sudden there's like this soap
my
volcano.
gosh,
I had to
no
clean up
way.
soap from everywhere. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. So the first time I did it took me almost 6 hours, and I cut that
Okay.
down to 3 hours because
wow.
now I actually know what to do. So I'm still
right?
learning.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I
only
really like how
imagine.
it turned out.
No, yeah, they
Yeah.
look great. They look amazing.
Thank you.
So obviously, you know, you use these products on your skin as well. Was it kind of hard in the beginning, kind of finding that perfect formula almost?
Yeah, it was, especially
Yeah.
for the balm. The soap came
Yeah.
pretty naturally,
Natural? Yeah.
even though I was most worried about the soap.
Yeah.
With the balm, yeah, because I started with a few basic oils, and then I substituted different oils. Sometimes it was too
Yeah.
greasy, and then I finally found like the perfect balance in the
Balance?
end, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I love this.
This is it.
Submit to Health Canada.
Yeah. So are your skin products kind of geared toward more, let's say, maybe oily skin or combination skin, or is like anybody kind of with any type of skin could use it?
I feel like anybody can use it, but like, see, I have really dry skin, so I
Okay.
use it in both the morning and the night.
Right.
But my boyfriend has oily skin, and he would use
Yeah.
it in the night instead of, 2 times in the day.
Day?
So I feel
Oh,
like it can be
wow.
adjusted for everybody, but
Okay.
yeah, it just depends on your skin type.
That's awesome.
But I am going to be creating a combination for combination skin and oily skin
Okay.
as well, but in the
That's
coming
awesome.
months,
That's-
yeah.
yeah. For sure. Now, I know you had your photo shoot not too long ago for your skincare line, because obviously it just dropped recently.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind your photo shoot?
I really wanted something like nostalgic and just
Yeah.
airy, and like I kind of wanted it to be like a virtual picnic. Everybody can come. Well,
Yeah.
it had to be virtual because
Yeah.
it was COVID, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to show nature and represent that kind of natural side. And thank God it was a sunny day too. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we actually have some photos too that we're gonna show from the photo shoot, just so that you guys can see a
Awesome.
little bit of what that looked like. How did you guys also, not this one,
Oh,
one.
but that's me.
But she looks great there too.
Yeah, I was able to use my friends that were they both have amazing skin, so I was
Skin,
able to
yeah.
use them.
Awesome.
And we did like a little face paint. We did with clouds on the cheeks and then
Yeah.
sun rays. I think it was really cool because
Awesome.
yeah.
The photos. I don't know what's happening. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah. Awesome. What kind of like inspired like the outfits? The same type of idea as well too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dress is like had yellow flowers on it. I always
You
like
look good.
thank
You
you.
look so good. Oh yeah.
Even for like my photo shoots before, like when I was building my portfolio, I always leave my outfits to the last minute,
Yeah.
and this is no different. But I found like the dress that I thought was perfect for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's awesome. Did it take you like a while to find a location at all, or where did you choose to do the photo shoot?
I actually chose Edward Gardens.
Okay.
Yeah, at first, like my vision kind of changed from like first I was thinking maybe I need like a golf course kind of thing just to have something like green and
Green,
flat, and then I was like,
right?
that's kind of boring. Like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then I went to it was my friend who was jogging in Edward Gardens. He was
Oh, wow.
constantly sending me like pictures and videos. I'm
Photos?
like, that's just like so beautiful.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
had been there before, but I was like, I think this might be it.
Yeah,
So me and my
yeah.
mom did some location scouting, and we're like,
Aw.
yeah, I think I know where we want to
Wanna
go.
go?
And yeah.
That's awesome. Did
Yeah.
it take you long? Like, how long was the photo shoot essentially?
Photo shoot was, I think, about under 5 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Yeah, it
Wow.
wasn't too bad. And we had only a certain amount of like natural light to deal with.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
and I got to work with 2 photographers that I worked with previously, and like
Okay.
yeah, they just really brought the vision to life, which
That's
was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Was it hard, like, picking, like, the right photos for
Oh,
it
yeah.
and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Some I'm like, okay, I don't look so good in this, but you know, the other people do, so I guess it's
Yeah.
majority rules.
Right? Aw.
Yeah.
That's
Like
so
can't let
funny.
my own insecurity get in the way of it because it's all about portraying the
Right,
brand and the brand image. Yeah.
For sure, 100%. Well, we're going to go on a quick little break, you guys, but make sure you guys stay tuned so that you can see more chats with me and Desiree, you guys.
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone. Just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorized to keep you from evil theology. For you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up, how will you build economy?
What's good, everybody? If you were just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talk That Talk, that airs every Fridays live at 12 p.m. here in GBKM FM, you guys. If you guys missed the show, be sure to go to our website, which is www.gbkm.fm/TV, you guys, or you can do /past show just in case you guys have missed the previous episodes as well, you guys. I am here with Desiree, who is a model and a business owner of her own skincare line, which is called Soleil Skin, and we were having some great conversation, you guys, so we're just going to get right back into that. So besides your skincare, I know that you also do modeling. What kind of inspired you to start modeling?
Well, I was inspired by, I've always wanted to be an actress, and I thought, modeling would kind of be a side thing, but I ended up kind of loving it more than acting. It's less like mentally challenging, but I love doing it. And I didn't really get inspired to be a model until the kind of like plus size movement started happening, and like I felt more comfortable to kind of like, okay, maybe I can branch out and be a model, because people would tell me that I could model, but I'm like, have you seen me? Have you seen the models out there?
Oh, she's amazing. No. She's so beautiful. Yeah.
So like I know it sounds sketchy, but like I applied to a Kijiji ad. I was like,
really? Oh, wow.
just for like a portfolio building shoot, and then like I really liked how my photos came out. I started like a Model Mayhem account, and then from there I got like different jobs. I was able to build my portfolio through Instagram, and then now I'm signed with an agency that I love.
That's amazing. What agency are you signed with?
I'm with Dolcetto.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say, like, why do you like that specific agency? Like, what's your favorite thing about working with them, would you say?
I think that they're really personable. Like, I've always been able to talk to them, and they've always been really supportive. And even though like technically I'm short for a model. I'm 5'5". I say I'm 5'6", but I'm not. And most agencies, they look for minimum 5'8", and so that has always made me really insecure too. And I was just like, and when I got scouted, they asked me how tall I was. That's the first thing they asked. I was like, I'm 5'6". Why? And they're like, oh. And they're like, well, usually our minimum is 5'7", but we'll see it with you. And I was like, okay. And they told me that they were really going to push for me, even though that I was shorter. Because they're like, your photos speak for themselves. So I was like, okay. And now I just have to stand on my tippy toes when I'm with other models.
Right. So, of course, there's so many different types of modeling. What kind of modeling do you kind of gear more towards?
I really like artistic modeling. I really like doing like film shoots and stuff. And with that, you never know how they're going to turn out, but they usually turn out like very nostalgic, cool. I really like commercial modeling as well. And I haven't really done much editorial because I'm not, tall and skinny, so it's all good. Like, I love to look at it, so yeah. But I love anything that somebody's doing my makeup and I get to pose and have fun. How
is it like obviously you're mixed. How is it kind of like being a mixed girl in the modeling industry?
It's always been like different because, you know, you kind of walk in, you think, like, okay, like, am I the token here? Because, like, I think any person of color will feel that way. In some projects, you see everybody else is, like, fair-skinned, and you're just like, okay. And, but, you know, it has also opened up a lot of opportunities because, you know, I find I can play, like, different, like, races, you know. If I have my hair straight, I can be a little bit more Latin-looking or, you know. So it has opened up some doors for me in that regard. But sometimes you feel like a token and you're like,
right? That's annoying.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like people don't kind of know how to, like, do your hair well or, like, anything like that? Yeah,
absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
Oh, no,
like,
right?
ever since, like, even now, like, working with professionals and everything, it's just like, like, I always make sure, how should I have my hair? Because I've gone to shoots and they're like, brush out my hair. Or they ask me to brush out my hair because they're going to straighten it. And then I have it brushed out and they're like, actually, we're just going to leave it like that. I'm like, what do you think this is? It's like, no, I'm going to do my own hair. I have my gel. I have my...
She's like, I got this. Let me just take over.
I'm like, I need you guys to do this to me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
and usually, like, if my hair is going to be curly, I'll always have to do it the night before. It's never like they can do it on set, right? Which kind of sucks, and I have to, like, make sure to tell them how my hair is and what my secrets are for them to kind of, so they don't mess it up because I'm like, I'm going to be looking crazy on this photo shoot.
That's so annoying. I know you did get an amazing opportunity, though, to be on the cover of the CoverGirl magazine.
Yeah, that was
What was
awesome.
that experience like for you?
That was, like, it was really crazy because I had just signed with my agency. I had actually not even really signed with them. I was with another agency that was really not so good.
Yeah.
And I was deciding, should I stay with, like, should I stick it out with the one or should I take this chance with the other one? And then they emailed me and they're like, I know you're not signed the contract yet, but I sent a picture of you to CoverGirl and they want you for their next campaign. I was like, okay, I mean, I guess that kind of made the decision for me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How did it feel, like, hearing those words, like, oh my gosh, we want you to work for CoverGirl?
It was crazy because, like, I felt like something I was always dreaming of, and I was, like, trying to manifest and, like, writing down, like, a year prior, I was, like, writing down, I'm going to model for my favorite makeup brands. And then it's like, you kind of forget about it, and then you realize, like, oh, okay, I did that. Yeah. So, and I didn't know how, like, big it was going to be either. Like, I didn't know if it was, like, around Canada and, like, stuff like that.
Wow. Did you know
awesome.
that essentially that you were going to be on the cover? No, eh?
No.
Oh my god.
No, somebody, one of my friends, actually, she's like, look what I found at Shoppers. I'm like,
oh my god.
and then Beyonce was on the other side.
They printed it. They never, like, told you that you were going to be on the cover. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so weird because, like, multiple people I knew were just like somebody who I know who works at, like, this printing factory is like, hey, I'm printing flyers with your face on it. And, like, my dad's ex-girlfriend was like, hey, I saw you in this ad that I'm printing. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. And then this girl picked up that magazine and people started seeing me in Shoppers. And at the time, I was, like, on bed rest from a surgery too, so I couldn't even go out and see myself. I was like, everybody's posting. I'm like, okay, nice, enjoy.
That's amazing though. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Gosh. I couldn't imagine, like, you know, not even knowing, especially because you didn't even know you're gonna be on the cover, and then finding out you're on the cover like that.
Yeah.
Must have been, like, such an amazing experience. Like, how did your family and stuff like that feel for you?
They were super proud. My dad bought like 10 copies, so I like going over there and just seeing the spread. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I know we did show the CoverGirl magazine, but we're gonna show it again just so that you guys can see. But yeah, you look amazing on the cover too.
Oh,
wow.
thank you.
Yeah, that's dope. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
okay, well, I'm gonna go in this, and I was like hoping that the magazine would be there, and there was 2 copies left, so my mom wanted one too. I was like, I got them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you've also gotten, you know, amazing opportunities to work with, like, Jumpman as well. What was that experience like for you?
That was so cool. That was literally a dream come true because, you know, we grow like glorifying Jordans and like Nike and all that. And
for sure.
I remember it was another one of my first jobs at the agency, and I didn't think I got it. My mom asked me, like, how was the Jordan interview or audition? I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I thought it was so lame. I thought I didn't get it. Yeah. And then I ended up getting it, and I was like, oh,
no way.
okay.
Wow.
It was a cool experience. Like, they had our phones taped and everything. Like, we couldn't take pictures or anything on set. You could barely use your phone. I was like, it's a little extra, but okay. But I get it.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Aw. I know that, like, obviously too, if you go to like I guess some Nike stores as well, like you can see your photos up. What was it like knowing that your photos are like up in stores?
Yeah,
like,
it was.
people can see you.
It's so weird because
Yeah.
it like kind of happened at the same time as the CoverGirl stuff
Oh,
too. Yeah,
wow,
so
no
I was like,
way.
okay, I'm in foot action
Yes.
and shoppers.
Oh my god.
Which was, it was really, it was surreal. But
That's
it's funny because I would go there without makeup and feel like nobody's probably gonna notice me because I probably look like a
No,
catfish.
you probably still look amazing without makeup.
Thank you.
Aw. Was it weird at first, kind of like seeing yourself like posted up in stores? Because obviously you go in stores and you see other models and you're like, oh, that could probably never be me, and then like now it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome though. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I know you also worked for kind of like a French-based brand. It's like a swimwear line as well.
Oh yeah. Oh
Or
no.
swim.
Yeah.
What was that experience like, especially with like the different language barrier?
That was awesome. Like, I love Montreal.
Yeah.
I had to go to Montreal for that shoot.
Okay.
And like, luckily, like everybody there speaks French and English.
Yeah.
And then they think at first because my name is Desiree, I speak French. So I'm like,
French.
I'm sorry,
Aw.
I'm learning. but that was
Yeah.
amazing. And I think I was her first like plus size
model?
model and everything. And
Okay.
I love the artistic direction of it.
For
She's so
sure.
talented, that girl.
Do you ever get kind of maybe like self-conscious at all with certain shoots and kind of like, I don't know if I want to do this, like I don't feel comfortable?
Yeah, I definitely like feel like uncomfortable sometimes, and I just feel like I just have to put myself out there regardless because they knew what I looked like before they
Yeah.
casted me, and
Yeah.
I just have to put my best body forward because
Yeah, for sure. What advice maybe would you give to young girls who, maybe are also plus size as well and feel like they can't model but like want to be models? Like, what would your advice be to them?
I would say don't limit yourself. Put yourself out there and, focus on your own journey because everyone's is different. Like, so many people ask me,
For sure.
like, how do you start modeling? I'm like, it's so different for everybody.
Really?
Like, I was
Yeah.
modeling for 3 years without, like, really getting paid consistently. And until, like, I finally got an agency that gave me, like, consistent jobs. So just don't be discouraged. There's definitely going to be rejection, but that's the entertainment industry, like with acting, with modeling, with, if you choose to be a creative, it's not always stable, but, if you really love it, it's worth it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So you said you went to Montreal. Have you gotten to travel like to a lot of other places for modeling as well?
Well, mostly Montreal.
Okay.
Did I go anywhere else? No, not
No,
really.
yeah,
Because
okay.
I've only really been with the agency for a year now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I've only gone to Montreal and then COVID happened.
Yeah,
So
right. Aw.
yeah,
Is there anywhere you would kind of like to travel for modeling at all?
I'd like to go to Vancouver.
Okay, yeah. Vancouver is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So much beautiful scenery out there. So
Yeah,
for sure, 100%.
exactly. Vancouver. I'd like to go to the States, but I think I need like a visa at some point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to go somewhere like tropical.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
well.
Is there any, brands out there? Because obviously you've gotten to model for amazing brands already, but is there any other like big brands out there that you would want to model for that you haven't yet?
Definitely Fenty.
Fenty,
Yeah, Fenty Beauty, Fenty
yes.
Savage. I would say
Yes.
Fenty Skin, but we're kind of in competition, I
Right,
guess.
right?
But she can still use me.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to model for Rihanna, Sephora.
Yeah.
I'd love to model for Nike again.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Mhm.
Could you ever see yourself maybe starting like a YouTube channel at all to kind
Actually,
of maybe
yeah.
vlog your experiences? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
about starting one in November, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, to kind
That'd
of
be
promote
dope.
my next collection and show everyone how to use this collection as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be so dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of vlog ideas and stuff. I'm like, I just need to get in front of the camera
Yeah, I
already.
think it'd be cool to like see behind the scenes as well, like even you working on your business, or like doing photo shoots and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that'd be really dope for sure.
Yeah.
Where do you want to see like your skincare line maybe like in the next few years from now?
I feel like I do want to keep it kind of exclusive, like
Okay.
more online sales, but I would love to do like pop-ups and stuff like
Yeah.
that throughout the years.
For
Hopefully
sure.
next summer I'll be able to do a pop-up. I'm really,
Right.
really hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
I would love to have like a store in Montreal. I
Yeah.
think that is like the end goal.
End
Well,
goal.
in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I can get there in 5 years.
No, yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
That would be dope. So, talking about like modeling and like doing your skincare line, like how hard is it other job you said as well. How was that for you?
It's a lot, but
Yeah.
I feel like I've always kind of had to keep myself stimulated with like I usually have 2 or 3 jobs because
Okay.
and I'm always like kind of changing what I want to do
Yeah.
because I just, short attention span, I
Yeah.
guess. So it's been hard, but like with modeling, like luckily it's a few jobs. Like with COVID, I guess it kind of helped me
Yeah.
because I got to take a break from that and kind of
Yeah.
focus on my day job and my business. And then
Yeah.
now modeling's starting back up again. I have like the routine with my business, and I'm able to, kind of schedule that around my modeling now. But it is getting
Getting a
sticky.
little intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can imagine for sure. And you're
Yeah.
still young, so sometimes you also want time for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Mhm.
So I can only imagine like how difficult that probably is. I know that you did say that modeling for you died down because of COVID, but were you still kind of able to do anything at all for it, or get any little maybe like online virtual gigs at all?
I not really.
Not really, no.
I had like a gig in April, but it got canceled because of COVID. And then there were a few photo shoots that like fell through.
Yeah.
And then I worked at like a COVID isolation center for the homeless.
Oh,
Because my day job is like working with different shelters in Toronto.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I was able to do that, and I was working full time. So that was kind of
Yeah.
keeping me busy, as well as my business course and like starting my business as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot though. That's a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
I know you said you wanted to do acting as well.
Mhm.
Do you still kind of want to see yourself like starting up acting, or you're kind of content with like where you are right now with everything?
I definitely want to continue acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with acting, like I went to acting school.
Oh wow.
And they've always told us you should be constantly sharpening your craft. And like with all that I have on my plate right now, I know it's just not realistic.
Yeah.
So once I get to like a healthier place, like balance wise,
Yeah.
I want to take some more acting classes and then be more confident to do that.
Yeah.
But I still do like acting for commercials and stuff.
Oh,
Like when I do
wow.
for my modeling agency, they also do commercials. So
Oh wow.
I just don't do the hard acting roles.
Acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay,
Anyway.
suits.
Yeah.
What commercials have you done so far?
I've done this commercial for this like energy company
Okay.
called Atco. That was like
Okay.
my first commercial I did.
Oh wow.
I did another commercial with my dad. We
Oh,
casted
wow.
like a dad-daughter role.
Oh no
I
way.
can't remember the brand. I think it's called Praxis.
Okay.
Um,
That's awesome.
yeah, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of commercial auditions. But
Oh wow.
yeah.
That's awesome. What would you say you kind of like more photo shoots or
Oh.
like commercials?
I think photo shoots are easier because because commercials can be really cheesy. Like, and you have to be like
sure.
super like animated.
Yeah,
I remember once I had to act like I was so happy as if I was getting a brand new car.
Oh, wow.
And I had to accept it was chopped potatoes. It was like, oh my god, chopped potatoes. And I had to run and scream and like hug my parents, and then
Oh, wow.
I got called back, so I had to do it again.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
I didn't get it, so it was like all that for nothing.
Nothing.
But it is fun. It's like fun to challenge yourself too, to see like how serious can I be about these chopped potatoes.
For sure.
Yeah. So,
Has there ever been like any auditions that you've been to where you kind of were hoping you got the gig and you didn't?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of like rejection in like acting and modeling because there's just so much competition out there, and there's like that's why they say like you should always be sharpening your skills because your competition is usually doing that.
No, for sure.
But you kind of have to be okay with the rejection and also not go in. I used to go into an audition room and kind of be like, I need this job. And then now I go in like, what's meant for me won't miss me. So, they'll see if they see what they want to see, then they do. And if not, then you can't dwell on it because,
For sure.
it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, and I feel like rejection is part of the process, right? You're not going to
sure.
make it unless you get, some failures in there as well,
Yeah. Exactly. Maybe I didn't want to be on a commercial for
It's-
chopped potatoes.
For real. So I know you said you went to acting school. How long is acting school? Is it kind of just like goes on?
So My program was just about 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a fast track kind of program.
Oh wow.
And so it was mainly for TV, film, and commercial.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty soft spoken. I've always kind of wanted to do film and commercial and TV acting.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go to a theater program like Ryerson or you know what I mean.
hear that.
I'm like, I don't want to do all that. so I ended up finding this program that was actually kind of perfect for bringing me out of my shell and like help my anxiety a lot and everything. Like it was, acting school is kind of like therapy to me in a way because you have to deal with a lot. Like they bring out a lot of emotion and everything. So it was really good. And I like that it didn't take up most of my time because, you know, if you commit to something for 4 years and you change your mind, you know, it's
it's kind of like, right?
Yeah, and even in my acting courses, they said, yeah, you can take 4 years at university and spend all this money, but you could also take a bunch of classes for 4 years and get different perspectives of things.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said you'll probably spend the same amount of money and you know get more experience.
That's good. No, sometimes I feel like with university, like even though, you know, it's longer and you kind of learn different things, I feel like sometimes university is so kind of like book-based and you don't really get to do enough hands-on things that it's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm more of a hands-on person.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
I can agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
How has the support been with like everything that you're doing with like, you know, family and friends?
They've been so supportive, yeah.
Aww.
Like, I do local deliveries with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was, like, a creative director for the shoot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and, like, photographer friends that I've worked with were, like, I was lucky enough that they wanted to participate in the shoot with me and everything.
Awesome.
And, yeah, I have a lot of local support right now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the next few years, where do you want to kind of just see yourself and your brand and just, like, everything you're doing right now?
I would like to be, you know, with my skincare brand, probably with another business under my belt as well.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to work more from home, like more on my own schedule.
Yeah.
I still want to be modeling, probably acting more because I would have some more time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just
For sure.
you know, trying to move out in Toronto because
yeah, I hear that. Where would you want to move to?
I'm thinking like I'm like open from like Midtown, downtown to like even the West End because all the food places there are fire. So I'm like, you know, I could stay there. I'll be happy.
Oh, well, I hope that you reach all of your goals, love.
Thank you so
much for being on my show today. I'm definitely going to try out your skincare
Awesome.
for sure. Also, shout out your pages for everybody so they can like check out your stuff as well too.
Oh yeah, so my Instagram is SoleilSkinCA. So that's SOLEIL SKINCA, and the website is soleilskin.com, and it'll be in the link of the bio of my Instagram.
Awesome.
And my Instagram is Desiree Skies, so DESIREESKIES. So that's my modeling Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I hope everybody who watched today enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you guys check her out. Also, be sure to check us out on Instagram as well, you guys, at GBCamFM. And you guys can also follow my media page, Talk Media, on my main page, Ellen Rocks, you guys. Be sure also as well, you guys, to check out our website. And if you missed today's episode or any other episodes from our other shows as well, you guys can be sure to go to our website and click past shows to see all of our past shows, you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to tune in next Friday here live at 12 p.m. as well, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and keep on rocking, everyone.
Do you believe you could host an entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBCam Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, at gbkm.fm. It's